So it's a little funny making this video because I've been so inactive on YouTube this summer, which was not my intention. I wanted to ramp up that channel, and maybe this will be a good starting point to get back into YouTube. But it's funny because the last couple of videos on this channel were back in April when I was building out this trailer that I was going to set up on the summer and I was so excited about. Well, it's October now and I'm actually working the trailer now as the last day. Yeah, it ended up not working out, not because it was a bad location. I feel like just because there's some factors for setting up a mobile unit as a permanent location, as opposed to taking it out to festivals. There's just a few factors that didn't work out, and I'm still glad I did it. But at the end of the day, we just had to shut it down. And so in this video, I'm kind of gonna break down some of the reasons why we did that, what's for the future of the company, because the cafe and the other trailer are still... Hey, how's it going? Sorry, a customer showed up. This was a very big decision. I fought with myself for a couple months before actually calling it quits, just because we started to develop a set of regulars who relied on it, people who commuted, went to the school down the street. And so this really affected a lot of people having to shut it down. But I'm hoping, I mean, we just couldn't afford it. It was losing too much money. Also with the trailer, we'll be selling the trailer, and I really want to sell it to someone who is either wanting to start their journey of a food truck or continue their dream, just to help out another small business who maybe couldn't afford it otherwise. Here's another customer coming. Okay. But at the end of the day, I want to say a huge thank you to Perry Family Farms. They are going to continue doing their thing, even with me not here. And also a big thank you to the Lebanon community. There were some people, quite a few people who became regulars for this, and they supported me. I posted on Facebook groups like Hip Lebanon saying like, hey, it's kind of slow. And that post got like over 150 shares. The next day we had lines out to the road. It was insane. And so this community has been really awesome for small businesses. They've been a huge asset for growing the cafe, for a little spike in traffic at the drive-through. And they're just very small business friendly. But the company as a whole is doing good, especially after we stopped doing this, because this one had been sucking the expenses from the other one, or sucking the revenue from the other one for this expenses. And so since we shut this trailer down, we're kind of leveling out at the other two places. But yeah, so they're both doing good. I think I'm going to focus on reinforcing both of those, the cafe and the other trailer, finishing off this year, and then going into 2025, maybe starting a wedding cart if I can get enough money from selling this trailer. But yeah, just focus on reinforcing what we have going on now. Because as much as I love expansion and I have big goals for the future with multiple brick and mortars and all that kind of stuff, I think what's important right now is to reinforce what we have, to make sure it has a strong foundation, so when we do expand, it doesn't hurt what we already have. So I think that's very important, and it's a hard lesson I'm having to learn right now. Just patience. Growth will come. I just don't want to push it too fast. That will be my downfall. I'm too ambitious for my own good, which I'm not tooting my own horn like it really is a bad thing. I need to focus on one thing before moving on to the next thing, and it's something I've been trying to work on my whole life. There's a customer coming in. All right, I'm back again. We're actually having a pretty busy day today, which is good. One, to use up all the resources we have left in the trailer, and two, it's a good final send-off to end on a good note. But ultimately, when I'm thinking about it, probably the reason why this one didn't work and the other two what's happening? I think people think it's a drive-through. Not today, it's a festival. But probably the main reason why it failed, and the other trailer does well and the cafe does well, is ticket price. Because when I was doing estimations for like how many customers we would need to stay in business, I was thinking probably like 13 a day. But yeah, ticket price. So I didn't anticipate, like in the cafe and the other trailer, people show up in families, and per ticket, they probably order 3 or 4 drinks. The cafe, they get food as well. But here, since we're targeting commuters, I never really consider that to be one person in the car. And I mean, it sounds dumb, but it's those things you never think about. So one person in the car. Average ticket price here is probably like $4 or $5 because it's just coffee. It's such a small unit. We didn't have room for food. We had muffins occasionally, but that, I mean, it's just a muffin. So where I thought we would have to do 13 people a day, which we did most of the time, we'd probably have to do like closer to 30. So it was an error on my end, and it's something I can learn for the future, taking more into account ticket price, and it's good for good advice for anyone looking into jump into the food industry. Do whatever you can to increase the ticket price, whether it's selling merch, selling additional items, or upselling. It helps a lot, and it makes each ticket go a long way. Yeah, this was just a little update on what happened with the trailer and where we go from here. So I appreciate you for watching, if anyone's watching this, and we will see you at the cafe or at the Blue trailer. So see you later. Thanks for watching.